Yes, people, welcome back to AFTV. Time to the Predict 11 video for the Fulham versus Arsenal game this Saturday. Matt Pinkerson, lawyer with me. Let's do this. We're gonna go what we want to see. We can have a bit of debate. There's gonna be, I reckon, a debate in the midfield area, and then we'll talk about what we think Arteta might go with. Starting in goal, I'm sure we all would expect to see David Raya. David Raya start.
David Raya.
Obviously come back off international break.
Best keeper in the Premier League?
Best keeper in the Premier League.
What do you reckon?
Right now on form, I'd say yes.
I'd say yes.
I'd say Donnarumma's probably the best keeper in the Premier League, but based on form in the Premier League in the last year,
I'm saying,
David Raya.
Yeah, form-wise, but Donnarumma's going to be a good, he's going to be a massive contender. For saying that, I think he changed the whole of the Man City team. That was a one missing cog. And I actually spoke about before previously, sorry to go on a bit of a tangent, but like, goalkeepers are so important.
Most important position on the pitch.
Yeah, and I think teams are forgetting that. Like Chelsea with Sanchez, a mess, when they had Man United as well with their keeper, when they had Anand, like, they're so integral to, I think, good results and teams flowing properly. But anyway, I think
actually,
it's
that's a
sometimes.
Good conversation, because I don't think it is.
No, it is, bro.
I don't think it is. I
It's
think
going to be a goalkeeper video.
The last line defense, no, we ain't doing that. We're not doing a goalkeeper video.
But anyway,
right back.
Best right back in the Premier League.
Best right back in Europe.
Whoa, we're going to do this. We're going to do this for every position.
Best right back in the world on current form.
He's on par with Hakimi, but Timber is one of the only players, I think, in the league that has been faultless in every game he's played. Faultless.
That's the consistency.
I think he's my favourite player. I don't know, I shouldn't say that. I mean, there's Sakas, there's Rices, there's all these players, but Timber is just, I love watching him. Yeah. Physical, ferocious, good on the ball, can get forward, defensively sound and adds to, our attack. So I'm going to go, during Timber, I think we all agree, we all want to see Timber in there.
100.
Centre-back pairing.
Best centre-back pairing in Europe.
Again, he's right. 100%.
Yeah.
Not even close for me.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there are outstanding individuals like Van Dijk. I'm a big fan of Van Dijk. We were talking about Romero actually from Tottenham. He's good. Him and Van der Ven. But as a partnership, our two.
The way they complement each other.
Saliba and Gabriel,
And when you consider as well, we got Mosquero on the bench.
There's no one's will put him in there. Or, No, you don't put him in there.
Mosquero's a great backup player. When Saliba was out, I was actually thinking, Saliba might have to fight for his place back, but Saliba and Gabriel together, you just can't move them. Why would you?
Who are you most impressed with out of the signings from the summer? Is it Mosquera or Zubimendi for you? Who's the number one?
I actually am going to give it to Mosquera. Apart from the corner that he gave away against Newcastle, which they did score from, he was basically faultless, and not just faultless, but kept Ekitike quiet, kept clean sheets against Bilbao, kept clean sheet against, who else was it? Remind me. Forest, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a bully, and he's like a sort of model of Gabriel Saliba. Big, strong centre-back that you just rather would not play against.
Yeah, and still got so many years.
And the interesting thing about Mosquera as well is that he doesn't look the most physically imposing. You look at him, he's big and tall, but he's not what I would call physically, massive. But as my man here said, strong guy, man. I mean, deceptively strong, which helps.
Okay, who do you want to see left back? Miles obviously got some minutes for England. Calafiori's been in tremendous form. Where do we go here?
I would like to see Lewis Skelly get a bit more game time. Calafiori's been brilliant. I do worry though sometimes about Calafiori. I feel like if he's overplayed, his knee's just going to pop out.
Yeah, I think he has had some few, even recently, some slight injury worries as well. So concerns. Okay, so you got Miles Lewis Skelly, yeah?
Maybe we can do that in the what I want to see versus what Arteta.
Okay,
because I think Calafiori will.
Okay, let's do. Okay, so this is what we want to see. So you want to see Miles in there, but you think Arteta will go with Calafiori. And do you know what? I agree. That's exactly where I'm at. For you,
you're going Miles.
Yeah, I want to see Miles.
Listen, what I would say is whoever gets the starting berth, the other guy, the levels do not drop significantly if he doesn't start. You know what I'm saying? So that is the beauty of having a strong squad. Now, in direct answer to your question, I'm going to go Calafiori. I think he just about edges it at the moment. But Miles is there, man. I mean, it may be that Calafiori plays most of the game and Miles comes on later on, if you want to give the game a different look, depending on where we are. But I would edge it towards Calafiori. I think you're more likely to get a goal out of Calafiori as well. There was a stat going around previously that of the Arsenal players, outfield players, he'd had the most shots on goal, believe it or not. So, and I quite like that from my outfield players. I like players that shoot, take it on, and stuff like that. I'll edge it to Calafiori.
You swayed me. I feel like I'm going to go to Calafiori as well, because I just realised that I want what with the midfield is going to dictate why I'm putting Calafiori in actually, because I think Mars inverts a lot, and I think that midfield might be a bit too congested with the three I want to go with. So,
but then I ask you, sorry to interrupt.
Go on.
Is there any competition? When is are we relying on Calafiori getting injured for Miles to then step in? We have to have competition. I think Miles Lewis-Skelly last season was one of the only actual positives.
Yeah,
he's just sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I know.
I want to see him.
And there was no need for him to be dropped. I think he got dropped unfairly. I think it might have actually been an injury reason why Calafiori got his opportunity, but then he's just run with it.
Yeah, he's run with it.
No, but the games are coming up thick and fast with Champions League. We've got the EFL Cup coming up as well. He will get game time, but what I'm saying is, at the moment, you would have to say that Calafiori edges it.
Okay.
It's not by a great distance, but he edges it. So on that basis, it's a meritocracy here. Another one for you.
Love that word. Eubank Senior over here.
So yeah, I would edge it towards Calafiori. But like I said, if the manager does at any point decide to bring in MLS, the levels do not drop.
So no drastic changes. No one mentioned Piero Hincapié, who they're saying could have been available for this game.
I don't even know if he exists. I don't even know.
No, he was unfortunate. He got injured.
It was too rash to throw him in now, straight to start.
Yeah.
But are we looking to see him potentially in this game?
EFL Cup's coming up, man.
Yeah. Oh, you think the EFL Cup?
Yeah. That'd be the perfect storm for him.
Okay then, boys. Midfield three. What do you want to see? This is where it gets no Odegaard, of course, with the shoulder injury. Havertz is, listen, he's making better progress and he's looking to be back in the next 3 weeks, but he won't be available for this game. I know he's a striker, but he might end up in the midfield at some point when he returns. Who other options got there? Got Mikael Merino, just come off the back of an international break where he scored again and scored 2 actually. And you know what? I feel like Arteta runs with that form, that momentum. He might look to involve him in there, might involve him up front. I know there might be some conversation about that. But the midfield three, what are you wanting to see and what do you think Arteta will go with? Go on, Matt.
I'm wanting to see Rice, Zubimendi, Eze. And I think that's exactly what Arteta is going to go with.
Fair. That seems the most safe.
Slight variation on what you said. Zubimendi, Rice, Eze. And the reason why I say
that's exactly what you said.
Maybe I said
no, but you said Rice, Zubimendi, Eze. So you put Rice in the
no.
No, but
well, yeah, they interchange.
Yeah,
but
okay. Now, the reason why I made that distinction is because some people have said what you said, that Rice should play 6.
I have wanted that for a while.
Zubimendi 6. That allows Rice the freedom to go forward and do his box-to-box runs. Yeah. And for that extra bit of creativity, especially that Odegaard won't be playing, I'd like to see Eze in the 10. Now, some people might say I'm being a little bit harsh on Merino. He should get a starting berth, but he can come off the bench. But that, for me, that midfield trio for me is what I want to see.
Oh, I'm stuck. I wanted to go Rice, Ethan and Eze. But he's definitely not going to do that. But I want attacking players on the pitch. However, is that naive? If maybe he is a little bit. Eze's definitely got to play in the 10 for me because of, he's had a great international break as well. A lot of the Arsenal boys have had a great international break and I think that's his best position in that 10. Yeah. Now Odegaard's not there.
Marino's had a great international break too.
You can't play Merino.
It's not good. It's not good. So I think he's going to go Zubimendi, Rice and Eze. And I'm not angry at that. I want to see Ethan in some capacity. Maybe starting him is a bit too fast, but yeah, I'll stick with what you guys say. I think that's going to be the midfield three. I think we all want to see that. I'll be happy with that. Front three. Right. I'll let Laurie go on this one. What's your front three that you want to see?
Yeah, right. So Saka.
Yep.
Gyokeres.
Yep.
And left-hand side, Martinelli. I started him. Extra bit of pace in there. But I haven't got an issue if he goes with Trossard and then brings Martinelli on later. I don't have an issue with that because, again, Martinelli coming on, what he offers is pace and power and explosivity. And he's playing well. He can get a goal. I note that he got a goal for Brazil in their loss against Japan. So he's in good goal-scoring form at the moment. Trossard got a goal as well, didn't he? He got a goal against Wales. So, yeah, it's all good.
I'm going to go Saka, Gyokeres. Even though he didn't have a great international break, Gyokeres, Saka obviously scored a banger against Wales as well, top corner. Martinelli as well. He's going to go with Trossard. He's going to go with Trossard. I think Trossard plays well against Fulham as well, and it's a tighter pitch. Low block, tighter pitch as well at Craven Cottage. He needs technical players. I think he'll go with Trossard, but I want to see Martinelli. Like you said, he scored for Brazil. Bit harsh on Mikael Merino because you actually did point out that he scored 2 goals and they were good finishes as well.
I think Spain, the manager as well. Sometimes he can rotate when we play away, he likes to play Martinelli on the left-hand side because of the support that he gives the fullback.
Yeah.
He tracks back well. He's got the pace to get back. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing to have in the team. So, but then I would say that Trossard, you'll probably agree with me, is a better natural footballer than Martinelli. Yeah.
I would
in
agree
terms
with that,
of a,
but I'd say
know
it's less
what?
of a threat.
Yeah. And you know what, Martinelli, I'll give it to him. Recently, we've been playing over the top. Some of those controls that he's doing on the run to put him in for the goal against, Donnarumma from against Man City, even the one at Bill, but like, he gets a bit disrespected for his quality that he does have. But you're right. Listen, people will naturally go to Trossard that he's technical, but that's just what I think.
Yeah, I would say Trossard is a more technical player. They're both good players. Don't get me wrong, very good players. I would say though that Trossard technically is the better player.
No, I can agree with.
Martinelli has the advantage of being quicker, more explosive, and like I said, he tracks back and helps the defence well. So
yeah.
Matt, for you, front three.
I'm really glad that you mentioned Ethan, because I think he's sort of been a little bit unfairly forgotten about.
Agreed.
People don't realise how talented Ethan Nwaneri is, how young and exciting he is, and he's sort of just been like overlooked by Dalman. I don't know if this is the time to experiment. It probably isn't, and it probably won't be.
But go on, what are you thinking?
I want to see. I wouldn't be mad if the lineup came out. Ethan was on the right and Saka was on the left. We saw Saka here against Olympiacos play on the left. He wasn't there for long. Scored a goal. He's a threat, and I don't think our threat on the flanks are equally balanced. I think it's very right-hand dominance.
It's a fair.
I think that we need to even out a little bit more. I think Trossard and Martinelli are obviously great players, but you look at Fulham will be fearing the right-hand side.
Yeah.
When you've got someone like Ethan on the right who's fearless and techie, and you never know who's going to take a shot from 25 yards, and we know how efficient he is, and then you've got Saka on the left, you're dealing with two left-footers who can both whip it in on both feet. I don't know. I just feel like when I see Martinelli or Trossard there, I'm not as excited, and I feel like Nwaneri would bring that excitement. And I think that Saka has got something to say on the left for us. I feel we should experiment in there.
If you're going to go, you make some strong points there. If you're going to go with Saka on the left, who's left-footed, and really he'll be looking to whip the ball into the box. Gyokeres, they say he's not good in the air, wins even though he scored with his head. Would you be looking to put Gyokeres up front, or would you put Merino, who's more favourable in the air when it comes to winning aerial duels?
I also wouldn't be gutted if Merino started up front. And that's not a diss to Gyokeres, but I feel like, you mentioned Martinelli, how he's been great recently.
Yeah.
He has felt what it's like to be on the bench and watch the team progress without him. And that's hurt him a little bit. And now when he's actually playing, the minutes matter more to him and he's making more of an impact. I feel like Gyokeres might need to know what it feels like to be benched.
I think it's an interesting take. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, he does need a goal. But listen, I'm backing Gyokeres. I said it previously. I think the international break...
He has been backed. He's played a lot of minutes and
every game.
So what he's saying is he might need to feel that feeling of being on the bench. I mean, Havertz is slowly might be returning in the next couple of weeks, so he might get that. But he's saying that might ignite something in Gyokeres to say, boy, I need to.
Well, what I would say is that if he starts and it's not looking good for him, then we've got Merino on the bench who can come on and do a job. That is the beauty of having a great squad, which is what we've got.
Yes.
I always say that football nowadays is not just a first 11 game.
No.
It's a squad game, and we have got the best squad in the Premier League. It's up to the manager to make those decisions at the right. His in-game management has got to be spot on, but he's helped by the fact that he has a superb squad.
Yeah. The starting 11 doesn't really matter, like you said, it doesn't matter as much. You can basically change half of your outfield team. If you can make 5 subs.
And quality can still stay.
And crucially, the levels don't drop significantly. You know, like some teams, if you take off a certain player, bring on somebody else, the levels plummet.
Yeah.
With Arsenal, it's not like that. I mean, you spoke earlier, what you said I agree with as well. Ethan, fantastic player. For me, I said last season he was the best young talent that I've seen in the Premier League for a while.
Yeah.
He's hardly featured this season. And one of the reasons being is because we've looked so good on that right-hand side. So, again, if Saka's having a less than fruitful game, do not be afraid to hook him and bring on Ethan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
yeah,
man, we're in a great place like that.
In a very good place, and that is what we've decided, what we want to see in our front three. We probably assume that Arteta is going to go with Saka, Gyokeres and Martin. Trossard. Let us know your thoughts on the 11s from myself, Laurie and Matt. Do you agree? Any change you would do for this game? Let us know down below. Like the video on your way out. Come on, you Gunners. We'll see you again soon.